Hello, everyone, and welcome again tonight to Free Reading Psychic SSB Live. And we've got a surprise tonight for you. This is off the clip, see how we go. And I'm going to surprise you with a little announcement tonight and a guest. So, would you like to come on, Richard? Okay, and Richard's just teleporting in.
Good evening, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Right, I can hear myself. Anyway, I have to slow right down. So I don't like this. Anyway, everybody, good evening. The reason what we're doing tonight is having a practice of an upgrade with the streaming software that we have. It's now integrated with Zoom, which basically means everybody who wants to come on for a reading can come on via Zoom now. If everybody watched the show on Friday with Clara, it was a bit of a nightmare trying to get the people to download Zoom, Skype, come in and get a reading. So we thought, wait a minute, let's see if we can integrate Zoom and I've lost Zoom and my software together. I can't think. It's just because I can hear myself in my ear and I need to figure out how to switch that off because it's going to do my head in hearing myself all the time.
Going at the same time, Richard. So you're talking one and then it's coming through the other one.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Hey!
I'll figure something out.
America, Sunday.
So the idea, everybody, is if you want to come on and have a reading with Clara, you don't have to have your video on, but we would like your audio to be on. And that way you can get an instant response. Now, if anybody wants to come on, Clara will obviously start giving out the information. I will put the Skype, no it's not Skype, Richard. I will put the, see, I can't think.
Zoomers are us tonight.
Oh dear. I will put the Zoom details on, if that makes sense. Never mind. Right. Off over to you.
So guys, peeps, thank you for the patience here. Like I say, this is the first trial. How, like I say, as Richard says, like we were talking about it on Friday night, and we want a lot of more people to get the opportunity to come and join us, developing mediums, but also getting readings, but developing mediums as well. And we know Skype can be a bit of an issue for people. So it's like, yeah, let's go for it tonight. So if any of your brothers want to come on and give your readings, but also I need your voice, easier with the voice as well through Zoom as opposed to writing, especially people can't type fast. And as well, maybe come on as well and do a bit of development. And I'll work with your mediumship a little bit tonight. So how does that sound? Richard's going to put a link in the box, as I said. Grab the link, sign into Zoom, and you'll be on with us. And it'll be lovely to share some space with you all. It'll be quite interesting. It's not what we're going to use, but it'll be lovely to come into the same set environment tonight as well. That bit easier for people. So who's first up? And if we get anyone tonight, Richard, any hellos out there? Yeah, I can hear you, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, they will. Hi, MJC Shambo Landscape. I love that. Is that gardening or is that just beautiful? It is. Jodie, good evening to you too. Lovely to see you. Now, I do hope some of you can join us tonight. Pamela Roger, the very one. Okay, hi Pamela. Now I'm home, Pamela. You're going to come in tonight. Wendy, good evening to you. Hi Carol, how are you, darling? Lovely to see you. And Lisa Wilkinson, hi there. And who do we have? We have Pat. Okay, so we have Pat coming in just at the moment, and we've got Natalie Bentley. Hello, Natalie. I'll always remember your name since our Natalie read for you. Okay, and while I'm saying hello, like I say, take the opportunity tonight, guys. This is the first we've ever trialled this as well, and it'll be fantastic for you to be part of the experience of free reading psychic TV. This is going to be amazing to be part of the first night we ever try this. Hello, Matthew, and I love
Yeah,
that.
as Clara said, it is a test for us tonight. For everybody who wants to come on, I know we've got Pat. Hi, Pat, who's come on. We can't guarantee you're going to get a reading in Zoom. So the idea is that Clara will give out evidence, and if you can take it, and if you are happy to come into Zoom, then you've got the information there. If you've missed it, I will put it on again. But it's an experiment for tonight. If it works, we continue doing it. If it doesn't, we won't.
Yeah, so we, like I said, let's go for it. And I will start reading. Just in a moment, give me a moment, I'll take a quick sip. And like I say, take the opportunity. Very first time trying it, and we need you. It would be lovely. Goodness, I sound like an advert. We need you. Okay, so I'm going to start working again, and quite interestingly, again, I do have a father here. Now, Matthew, I've looked at you straight away. I'm not sure it is your dad, but if you can sort of bear with me, because I know I have a dad in spirit world, and I may just have linked to the fact you're a father. Dad would be looking at, I'm sorry, Matthew, in fact, I'm not with you. Dad's looking to speak to his daughter this evening. I know this man was, I want to say, it was quite a strict dad. Okay, I know I did like a tipple. Okay, because I'm actually seeing a pint of lager here. I do also see a John Smooth. It's like a smooth bitter here, and the lager would be Tenants, because I've just seen the tea for Tenants in front of me. I do know as well Dad passed when I was young, so I know his daughter's here tonight. She also lost her mother as well, because mother comes in as well. So she was brought up more or less with family when she was younger. Dad did quite a bit of the bringing up before. Mum passed first. Dad brought her up, but then family had to step in. Okay, so, and I do know I'm looking for a daughter tonight as well while I'm here. Okay, so if any of you can take that, could you write in or join in Zoom? I would love to hear from you. Okay, so, and Pat, I'll come to you in a moment as well, just when I'm waiting, okay? Right, okay, Rebecca, I need mum in spirit world as well, my darling. I need both parents in spirit world. Right, you drunk and smooth. Right, okay, I'll work with you with dad at the moment then, Rebecca. Okay. Would you like to come on to Zoom, Rebecca? If you can click on the link so I can hear your voice tonight, because bear in mind, this is the first we've done this. This will be a fantastic experience that we can actually hear your voice, and you can get to use your own voice too where we're communicating. So it's just your voice. We don't need you on camera. Don't have to be camera shy unless we love a selfie. Okay, so I'm going to keep continuing, Rebecca. Okay, right. Rebecca, you're thinking it's you, so would you like to come on if you can click on the Zoom link for me? Thank you so much. Okay, and we've got Pamela too. Okay, now Rebecca, so she passed before your dad, that makes sense. Okay, and dad would have brought you up as well, but I know dad passed young. Okay, because I want to go pretty young as well with dad. I also know when I have your dad here as well, I know dad was a bit of a character. Okay, and when I say character, I know he was a bit of a strict father. But that makes sense, Rebecca. Now there's a Zoom link there, Rebecca. If you look in the comments, Richard's put it up at the top, and you'll see Zoom codes, so you can pop in. Now, I do want to say as well, I know your mother passed, and I want to say you were quite young. Okay, and I do want to say as well, do you know what? I'm seeing a school uniform here. Now, I don't know if you were there in time for mum's passing, because I feel the family didn't want you to be there. Okay, because I do see the school uniform coming in. I do want to say as well, your father struggled to cope with that, and that's why I know fact your dad tried to do the best he could, but there was a facade put on. And your dad comes in tonight to say, I'm sorry. Okay, he done the best he could, Rebecca, but the facade came on at times. Okay, right, thank you. You've just downloaded Zoom. I also know as well when I have your dad, I know I had a sore hand at one point because I want to go straight to my fingers. Okay, and it's funny when I look at this black band, I know Dad would have watched like the soldier films. I want to say like Bandy Brothers. So I know these kind of things would have really interested your dad. Okay. I do know as well, Dad would have had sore heads at one point because I'm just coming to his head here. And I'm also feeling that lack of, I have a lack of emotion. Okay, so you tried on one hand to show as much emotion as what you could, but you struggled when you were growing up. Okay, because of course we get into adolescence, of course we get into womanhood. Okay, and Dad struggled with that at times. I do know as well when I have them here, he wanted to encompass family around among Stu, but I feel there was a city split amongst the family, and I want to say more like geographical. I know everyone wasn't there. Okay. No, it's not grandfather, darling. I cannot change that. It has to be dad, because dad was there at one point with you. Okay. And dad passed young. Right, my darling, if I change that, that would be wrong as a medium. Your dad came in straight away. Okay. I know also as well when he was drinking smooth, I know your dad had a name John. And remember when I said there was a geographical split in the family? So that's where I want to split the family. Okay. I do know as well the name John now, very popular name in the UK. People say common names, however, I do not like to call it common because I certainly, I know I wouldn't like my mum being Margaret being called common. They're popular names. Okay, and John will be there in spirit as well. I do know as well, now you have said, grandfather, I'm having a cap off, and I want to take the cap off to you and say good evening. Okay, now I do want you to continue your journey, and this comes from me as well, what we call pulling into your energy psychically. Okay, and I want you to continue your journey because at the moment you're in this part of a journey, where do we go? Now that's very generic information I'm giving you at the moment, but if I delve deeper, I'm feeling as if, do I look at work situations at the moment? Because I feel I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. Okay, my darling. But what I want to say is sit back, write down the pros and cons, because I feel this is how you've been taught growing up. Write down pros and cons in life. And I want to say as well, not everything's about money. Now, I feel this is pretty important to you because when I want to look at money goes out in bills, absolutely utilities and what we have in this world. And unfortunately, in our world, the utilities are going higher and higher. But remember, sometimes you can have the education, the career behind you, which sometimes is better than just always having money. Okay, my darling. So you take mum, dad's love, okay, and also grandfather, who only came in at the end because you said grandfather. Now it's not calling up the dead, but it does happen for experimental reasons. Okay, they will come in, and every reading is experimental as well. Okay, my darling. So you know that they're there, and try and get in through Zoom. Be fantastic to be part of the first experience we've ever done with Psychic TV tonight. Okay, so thank you. And with that, I have another father tonight. Father wants to speak to his daughter. I know this dad was strict. I also know this dad said it how it was. I feel him quite. Mum was never the matriarch of the family, but dad was. I want to say, this is what you do, that's what you do. That's what you do. I know as well, I was an iron rod here because I see Margaret Thatcher and she ruled with an iron fist. How can we say it? Okay. So I know Dad as well. I don't feel it was too handy. However, I do know I slammed doors quite a lot. I do know I'm looking at Pamela. So Pamela, that would make sense to you. Right, Rebecca, I'll come back to you in a minute, darling. I've just heard you've come in, okay, and I've moved on. I will come back to you, my darling. So, Pamela, that would make sense to you. Okay, and what happens, guys, when we're wanting a live situation as well, in a Zoom, at a church, a centre, no matter an event, we roughly do 7 to 10 minutes, and it's just boom, 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 next communicator, and that's what's just happened there, Rebecca, when you coming in, okay? As well, because bear in mind the unseen world and spirit world, they're ready for us and they will keep us right. Okay, darling. So when I'm waiting, they'll say, right, we're here for you. Don't worry. Okay, and I just trust and go with what I have. But it's beautiful to see you. So Pamela, I'm sorry, Richard. Thank
Oh,
you. Hi, Pamela. Thank you so much for coming on live tonight. Thanks for being part of the experience. So you would have Dad in Spirit World. When I have Father in Spirit World, I know Dad was strict, okay? I know he slammed doors because I'm seeing the doors getting shut, okay? Again, I get back to the iron fist, but I don't feel Dad would have lifted him. We're such a family, but I would bang the table, okay? My hands are right down to this table here, okay, the woodwork, and I'm trying to watch because it's solid wood. I don't want to hurt my hands, okay? I do know as well when I have Father here, Father would have spoke pretty fast, like, because I'm doing this, so that tells me that's symbolism for talking fast.
yes.
Okay, I do know as well, Father would have made sure his belly was full before the rest of the family.
Yes.
Okay, and I do know there's 4 of these sister wives, but I feel as well I have a brother over there in spirit, but that makes sense, okay? And I come to Dad, okay? So Dad has a brother there.
No,
Okay.
Dad didn't have a brother, no.
Right, give me a minute then, I have to sort that then, I've got that wrong, okay? Right, give me a minute, right. Would Dad have a want to see brother-in-law then, okay? Because I'm still going to the
Yes.
brother-in-law link.
Oh, yes.
Right, okay, and that's the side link, okay, and I hope you're watching because you know, I mentor Pamela, everyone, so I hope she's watching this and learning, okay, and do not put me on the spot, okay, this is where the student gets back at her teacher, okay,
Yes.
and I do want to say as well, okay, so Mum would be there too, okay, because I've
Yes.
just been taken to Mum, which comes in at the right, okay, I also know Mother would, right, okay, Mother links to the name of Margaret, very popular name, but I have to put Margaret round about the family, okay? I'm not saying it's her name, but I have to get right into Margaret. Margaret comes in a middle name here in the family as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and I also want to have your mother here as well. Mother didn't say too much when she was living because I feel I have to close my mouth.
Yes. Quiet woman.
Okay, but I feel there was times she had to close her mouth or it would cause more damage.
Yes.
Now, I do want to say as well that Father at times he tells me he could not cope with how the world was changing. He's telling me when I'm now blending with his character.
Right. Yes.
Now, and he tells me as well the world was becoming too free. Is the only way I can put this. And he couldn't cope with that because there was more than one of you wanted to show and express yourselves in a different way.
Definitely. Yes.
And Dad's coming in to say, I'm so sorry. Okay, my darling, he's so sorry that he gave you such a hard time for you want to be you.
Yeah.
Okay, and he has reflected a lot. Now, Dad also tells me as well he'd have loved to clap his hands when he wanted to be heard. Okay, and I've got a big drum here, Pamela. So I know I'm hearing the big drum and I'm boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. His voice was like a drum.
Okay. But know that he comes in tonight and it's all about the apology because you weren't allowed to express who you were along with another one.
Yeah.
Right. And I've got James there as well. James in front of
That's
you.
him.
Okay. And I do know as well there would be a Bob somewhere. Okay.
What?
Bob. Bob. Robert.
Yes, yes, yes. I just thought it was.
Right, okay. So know that they're there, but also Mum as well says as well, she tried her best, but I know Mum get poorly as well. Now, most people do get poorly, but again, I cannot make the sweeping statement saying they do, because some people can just pass. But I do know Mum get poorly.
Yes.
All right, my darling. And Mum says thank you because you did what you could. However, that was sparking parts of it was the cycle of life we dealt with. However, that was hard for you to cope with.
Yes.
Okay, sweetheart. And Mum says thank you because you did fight your way through your emotions.
Yeah, I did.
And she says you done well. She also says she got to say I love you, but at the very end, she slept.
She
And that
did.
was the last time, and she couldn't say I love you by that time. But that's part of what you hold. She already told you she loved you.
Yes, she did.
Okay, my darling. So you know that your mum loves you. And I want to call her, funny enough, a very good Scottish term, and I don't feel she liked it. Ma.
No, we never have called her that. Never.
That makes sense then, because I've just said I don't feel she liked it.
No.
She wanted to call mum. Even
Yeah.
mum, I couldn't even call mum.
No, it's got to be Mum.
To be mum. Okay. But you know that your mum did, and you did get to tell your mum you loved her.
Yeah.
Okay, my darling. We didn't need it twice, sweetheart. And
Yeah.
she says thank you. And she says thank you for being here because you get in and out before she passed.
Yeah.
She says thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, my darling. Right. And also know now, where's Rebecca? Right, where am I? Right, Rebecca, I'm going to come back to you. Right, there you go. Oh, it's good to see you. It's fantastic working Zoom when we see you. Rebecca, you keep flashing your screen on and off. Where are you?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Right, guess what? Don't do nothing. Just say yes,
What,
no.
do I just keep it on this screen? I'm so sorry. Hi. Hello, Richard. Yeah, you? Oh, that's okay. You don't need to see anymore. I'm smoking on, and it's rude, isn't it? Because
Do
I'm
you know
having a
what?
cigarette.
Do you know what?
I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
putting it out. It's okay. Done.
Yeah, as long as it's not in the cameras or anything, absolutely. Okay, so quickly, I'm going to have your dad come back in quickly here and your mum, okay? Because I've asked for them to come back through. Now, when I go to your mum as well, Rebecca, I do want to say as well, your mum died when you were passed over when you were pretty young.
Well, I think I was about 20.
Well, I think that's young.
Well, I'm still 21. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm 20. Right, okay, I'm 19
Yeah.
then.
Oh, well, okay, that's fine. You look it.
Oh, cheers.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Behave, Richard.
Okay, I know we'll end up plugging beauty products next. Okay, so
Yeah.
what I want to say is, like I say, when your mum passed when you were really young, because like I say earlier on, but I still seen the school uniform, would that make sense? Because I feel then there was a school uniform involved.
It was it makes sense in a way that I left my mum when I was and my grandfather brought me up,
14?
but I was young about that. Yes.
14.
Yeah.
Right. That
And
makes,
then I moved away, and then my mum passed, but I was
don't
there at
tell
her
me,
passing.
don't tell me
Okay,
everything.
sorry. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I'm with you.
yes, no, don't know, because if you continue to tell us,
Yeah.
what happens is it doesn't make me work hard.
Sorry.
Guess what? You're the best sitter ever.
Work
That
hard.
makes
Work
sense.
hard. I love it.
But yeah, so yeah, she took me back to 14 the school uniform, but I do know as well there was other family there. Would that make sense? Because I do see
Yes.
like a sister, like mum's sister, and I feel there's more to do with this.
Yes. Yeah.
Right, okay, and I do want to say as well, you don't need to be that abrupt with it. Like, yes. Give me a loving yes.
I'm working hard here.
I just love this. I love this. Thank you so much, Richard, for this opportunity for this way. Okay. But I do know family were involved and mum as well. Mum comes in to say sorry for that, Rebecca.
It's,
All right, my
it's
darling.
okay, Mum.
Okay, darling. Now remember, you talked to your mum too, because mum showed me as well. You've dabbled, and it's quite interesting here. I can see angel cards sitting here, so I know
Oh,
you
yeah.
look at them. Okay, now I'm going to come to what we call the psychic a little bit, because your mum and dad will never breach your confidentiality and tell us
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely no way, and that would be wrong of me as a medium to give
Yeah.
that info. But I'm going to give that wee bit. So this is me pulling into you, okay?
Thank you.
For mind about you, if that's okay.
Yeah.
I do want to say you have dabbled, you've looked at angel cards, you've looked at oracle, you've even looked at tarot, okay? And I want to say you look at them, then you go, oh, I've not got a clue.
Yeah, that's right.
And you
Overthinking, that's my problem.
yep, yeah, you actually frustrate yourself. And your
Yes.
mind does, I want to say your mind's like a butterfly.
Yeah.
So 1 minute you're doing something, chatting to someone, and the next minute you're away to the next thing.
Yes.
All right, my darling. And what I want to say is try and keep your mind. Now, it's what we call meditation. It is a discipline and it can take years, but 1 minute a day.
Yes.
It's a build up. As we look at the Buddhist monks and things, they didn't learn to do it overnight.
No.
It was
No.
discipline. Okay. So it's quieting your mind, whether that be sleeping. Sleeping's enough to quiet your mind.
I love sleep.
Oh, well, there you go then. Knock yourself out.
And I have meditation on while I'm sleeping. So I know
Okay.
it's a cheat code.
So if you do that, that's enough though to quieten the mind,
Yes. Okay,
right?
good. Thank
So we
you.
need that as well. And what I want to say as well, you have looked at the different things. You are worried about your own life at the moment,
I am.
and you're worried about your own path.
Yeah.
Okay, and I do see you sitting at times, and this is where mum gets your calls, because I feel you're sitting talking out to your mum, and I look out at the dark sky just now. I know you sit at a step with a cigarette in hand,
Yeah.
hand to your mother.
Yeah. I mean, I talk to all my spirit family. Yeah.
Right, that makes sense. And I do want to say as well, look at the journey, because as much as you come in, it's like
I
you
love the journey. It's just difficult at
yeah,
times. Yeah.
okay. Come in and have a look, okay? And why not look at the circles? Look at the different places as
Yeah.
well. Dip your toes in, I want to say.
Yeah.
Okay? And I know things are difficult for you because your mum's singing one day at a time, Eileen and Michael. Okay, sweetheart.
Yeah.
So you have came a long way, I want to say.
Thank you.
And your mum is proud of you.
Good. Good.
My darling, one day at
Thank
a
you.
time for you. Okay? Don't look at others, how far they're gone, because sometimes it's a mask people put on, sweetheart.
Yeah.
We put on the mask for the world, but we don't know what's going on inside our houses.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, darling?
Yeah.
And even the multimillionaires of the world still have the same problems.
Yeah. I know. Probably worse.
Darling, insecurity is you're only human. We all have a human emotions, we live.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But you must take one day at a time.
Okay.
And that's me being boss now as well.
Yes. Yeah. Please. Thank you. I need one.
That comes to your mum too, one day at a time, because she's singing How Great Thou Art in my ear.
Okay.
Okay. And I want to sing Amazing Grace as well. So I know
Oh, my favourite song.
now. And I do know there would have been an anniversary in the month of June.
My
And I want
grandfather.
to also say, have you got a tattoo? Okay,
I've got
the tattoo and loving memory of mum.
kind of.
Right. I've got a rose on a tattoo as well.
Yes.
Okay. So know that your mum comes here, and like I say, take your time. When you have those moments, go to the door. Okay, sweetheart,
Yeah.
and reach out because the help's available. But I feel you maybe have to reach out in a different direction now.
I need to reach out to spirit, but I struggle because I can't hear them. I can feel them.
Not everybody can.
Okay.
Okay, so we all have different abilities,
Yeah.
and through a progressive journey, things then evolve.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought so, but confirmation's good. Because I've only got my spirit family, so yeah.
I need you to reach out to the living as
Yeah.
well. And I feel there's a brother as
I
well.
have got a brother, yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
my darling. So know that your brother comes in tonight as well.
Yeah.
And he was a character. Okay, now I'm notorious. I need to break this down for saying they were a character. Okay, and I know this. He was a cheeky boy.
Swagger.
And how do we say that? But he was a rude boy.
Oh, really? Well, some things are secret, aren't they? He never told me that.
Right, okay, and that's the songs because I'm bringing up a bit of ska here,
Yeah.
these kind of things, and I loved that, and I loved a bit of Marley as well because I've just heard the little birds getting sung in my ear.
Oh, it comes on all the time.
Okay,
I
so
don't put it on, but it comes on, yes.
like, and I can hear your accent. Obviously, I try not to get any accents. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not the best. Okay, so I know you're down south, but it's quite interesting. I've just seen Hackney as well there.
No.
Like, I'm going to take your brother to London at one point.
Maybe.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do,
Oh, no.
you've been spoiled rotten the night. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
You know that they're with you, my darling, and everyone
Yes.
is rooting for you. You reach out for help and the living as well, though.
Thank you. Thank you.
Darling, don't shut yourself off.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And I know my next link, okay, I do have a mother that's coming in from Spirit World. Mother's looking to speak to her daughter. Oh, you're getting muted, Rebecca. Sorry, Richard. Ah, right, I can see them. I need to, right, okay.
Hi everybody, Richard here again. I hope you're all doing well. Just to let you know, this is an experiment for tonight. This is the first time we're actually using Zoom and the streaming at the same time. It is optional if you want to come on. We're still going to be doing readings with everybody who's watching, but the idea, if you want to come on live, that option is there. Please tell us what you think about the idea. It's new for us. If people at home want to watch it and enjoy, like the idea to see the recipient, or if you are a recipient to come on, that'd be great. You hear me, you see what's going on behind the scenes, you realise that I'm very lovely and sweet. I'm not bossy at all. And yes, so Zoom is optional. I've pinned it, so by all means, if you do want to come on, you may receive a reading, but it's working for those in Zoom and for everybody who's watching online as well. Doesn't mean if you are on Zoom you will receive a message. It's how spirit work, if that makes sense to everyone. Over to Clara. Yeah.
Okay, so as long as all you peeps are happy with that, then I'm going to run ahead again and bring in my next link, okay? And guys, like I say, as Richard says, you peeps try and come in the link in Zoom because it's lovely to see all your faces tonight. You've no idea when we're on psychic TV and we can't see your faces. It's just amazing to see that intimacy as well. It's fantastic, and it means a lot. Okay, so I do have a mum's looking to speak to her daughter as well. I know when I have this mother here, Natalie, can you link in with me? I know when I have this mother here, this mother was I want to say she was a gentle lady. I know I could have said it how it was though, okay, but I would never be a lady that looked for confrontation. I do know as well when I have this lady now, I am looking at church here, but I want to go back in the days that we went to church, so we were. I feel an upstanding person of the community. I was also proud of my roots. Okay, I know this lady had a condition as well where she deteriorated, but I feel she didn't like to show her illness. Now, I'm going to put it out. I normally go direct. I'm going to put it out, bearing in mind we've got people watching at home, because I'm looking at the name Jodie there on the screen and Sheila Green. So give me 2 seconds. Sheila, would that make sense to you? Right, okay, can I work with you? I'm going to see how I feel because I think it might be drawn to Jodie first though, but let me work with you if that's okay, darling. Okay. And would you understand as well, like Mum was an upstanding woman of the community? Right, that's okay, because when I say upstanding, and this is where I have to be careful of terminology, because in Scotland it's all about morals more than anything. She had fantastic
okay.
morals.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I also as well want to say as well, when I have your mother here as well, I know she did have an illness. Okay. And Mum wants to say as well that the illness that she had, she didn't like to be a burden on people, and she didn't want you to see how ill she was.
Yes, that's true.
However, it could not be hidden either.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. And I do know when I look at your fiery red hair, it's a beautiful colour of red hair. Mum takes me to that colour. And is it strawberry blonde we say in the family?
Yes. Yes.
I have to keep that PC correct. Strawberry blonde. Okay. And I do know Mum would have had a sister. Did Mum have a sister?
Mom did not have a sister.
Like, give my mum, then I'll come back to that in a moment since I've got that wrong, and I'll place where the sister would be, okay? But
Okay.
I do want to say as well, right, okay, Mum would have actually, would you understand Mum talking with her thumbs at one point to be near the end? Because Mum would give the thumbs up, and I feel she would have to point for things that she needed.
At the end, are you? No,
Yeah.
I can't take that, Clara. I don't know. I don't think that's for me. Yeah. No.
Right, that's okay, because I may not be with you, but I'm going to still
Mhm.
try and link back to your mum. Okay,
Right.
I have to take accountability of this, okay? I do know as well, okay, would you understand Mum liking the film The Sound of Music?
Yes.
Right, okay, so when I get back to the sister, I've just seen a nun in The Sound of Music.
Okay. I have a sister who at one time was in the convent. So,
Okay, so that's how mediumship works. I'd ask for more, but in our mind, and we're not really asking. Your mum will never let me down,
right.
or she'll never let you down, and she will give so much information to start coming into my head that I can start going into the story.
Yes.
Okay, when we hear, oh, spirit are keeping us on their toes, absolutely not. Because why would your mum do that? She wouldn't.
Right.
Okay, so it's me, the medium, that has to sort it. So when she showed me that, that's why I'll come into that. I do know as well, I'm looking at a red rose here, okay, for Mum. And I can even smell the roses, so I know Mum would have loved that sweet smell.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I want to say as well, it's like sweet pea here I can smell as well.
Yes.
And I'm seeing the colours. I just keep seeing little blues and purples here in front of me. I'm like all these little colours of flowers. All right,
Right.
darling. And I know, Mum, as well, you would have helped rub her hand because I've just came to my hands here. Okay, and
Yes.
please, thank you so much for doing that because she slept on and off, and you would come in and hold her hand,
Yes.
and you would
Yes.
say to her, Mum, I'm here.
Yes.
She says, thank you so much. She says as well, okay, when she, thank you so much. She says as well, you looked at her hand at one point because there was little bruises.
Yeah.
And that's where you were trying to rub the bruising away.
Yeah.
But she wasn't sore. Okay, darling, she's saying I was not in pain. Because by that point, you had made sure she was relaxed and comfortable.
Yes.
Okay, my darling.
Yes.
And she says, thank you so much because you've done everything you could for me. She says there were also others come in and out.
Right.
Okay, and I do feel as well that Mum even said as well she had asked where she was going before she passed.
Yes.
She spoke about where she was going.
Yes.
and know that she did make it. And also, I want to say as well, we spoke about the rainbow before she passed, because the rainbow
Yes.
is very, very important between you and your mum.
Hmm. That's true.
And she's also as well, I do hear the song In the Arms of the Angels here. Okay. So you know that mum's with you.
Yes. Yes.
All
I
right,
do.
darling. And it's interesting. Do you know she's taken me back in history as well? She wants to bring the good memories back. Okay. And she
Okay.
wants you to remember mum could sing as well.
Yes.
Darling. And she wants that back. Wants you to remember that. Don't remember how she got poorly at the end.
Okay.
And that's hard because you still show me sometimes when you close your eyes at night, that's all you can see.
Yes, that's true.
Okay. That'll take a little while to get through, process and digest it.
Right.
Okay, but you know that your mum is with you and she's walking with you every step of the way in your journey. And thank you because you two sort a lot of paperwork for me. Okay, some of it was a bit back different. But you got there and you done your mama proud.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you for giving me my kiss on my cheek and rubbing my forehead.
Oh, sweet. Thank you so much. Beautiful
I
message.
love you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Right, now I'm going to bring Natalie in as well quickly. So Natalie, Richard, is that okay? I can't see when I'm reading, I can't see. But I do know when, oh no, but I do know when I'm on Zoom who I'm with, if that makes sense. Right, Christine and Gwen. Right, Christine and Gwen, I know I wasn't with yous, but I will come back to yous, because I was definitely with Sheila. Okay, but I will keep an eye in the comments. I've just been told with the boss, the voice. Okay. I know the powers that we and they're so I'm talking to myself basically now. Right, and I do apologise because I've actually forgot to look at the comments when I had my link. Okay, right, hands up, people, hands up, I was wrong. Okay, now I'm going to bring Natalie in to do one. Natalie's been on the journey, as you all know, and this is Natalie's first try at this tonight as well. Absolutely, I love it. I love it. Okay, so now what I've done again is I've dropped poor Natalie in the hot seat. Okay.
She does it every time.
Because I know a lot of you peeps have been watching Natalie's journey. Okay, and her journey has been starting with Sit in Circle, but she's also come on to the show now. And she's been going through her teaching journey with Free Psychic TV Live. So part of her teaching has been through this, and it's fantastic to sit back and watch.
Yes.
Psychic TV has actually helped her. Okay, so I'm going to get Natalie's link in. And hi, Cat Flatley, lovely to see you tonight, and I'm glad to see you. Why don't you jump into Zoom because we're trying this tonight, very first time, everyone, for you of us that have just joined, very first time doing Zoom, first experience. I'm loving it so far. So Natalie's going to have a look. Natalie's going to link and do a link. Well, Natalie's obviously not reading the comments now. Natalie, the comments, Sarah, hi.
I'm on
Okay, hi Julie, hi, lovely to see you. And Sarah, Yeah, we'll see what we can do. And there's Katrina Wiseman. Hello. I remember actually chatting to you the other night. Not chatting, but seeing you on Friday night for the first time. Trish Cook, hello. Natalie, you better get your specs
Oh,
on.
I can't put on that. Sorry. I am, I am Ellen.
And guys, this is the fun as well that we have as mediums. We have fun. Like you say, Richard the Boss Man, the voice. Everybody was singing You're the Voice by the end of the night. Okay. Yeah, you do. And this is fun. As mediums, we have fun because bearing in mind when we want our communicators, your mums, dads, brothers, sisters, children, they've lived this life. This life's difficult. Okay, and it's all about upliftment as well. So mediums, we can bring in the humour as well. We're human. Okay, so let's run with this. And Linda, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That means the world. So Richard, does that give us free rein? Because she thinks it's a fab page. Okay, Natalie, right, you good to go, darling?
Yes,
Up.
I'm not sure where I'm going though. But
Fine.
I have got a lady here, and I feel like this is an older woman. I do know that this lady would have, I want to say she would have had a cancerous condition. But I do want to say this woman is mother, because I do feel like she is mother. I also know that this woman, I want to say she was quite a feisty lady at times. She was quite feisty. Katie, would you be able to take this? Sorry, Katie's on Zoom here. Yeah, take this. Can I work with yourself if that's okay? Okay. Yeah, yeah, so, will I just continue, Richard, or are you putting her on the screen? Right, Katie, I know Mum was quite a fiery lady at times, because she's just putting that on me there, so I do know she was quite feisty. So, but I also know that Mum did have a big heart, and she was a part of the community. So I know that Mum was a part of the community, and she was quite a big part of the community. She's given me bingo. She's given me a bingo dabber. So would you understand? A bingo dabber.
Slow down, darling. We're Scottish,
Sorry.
American.
I know, it's because I'm on my phone as well. She's given me a bingo dabber. Bingo.
I don't know what that is.
Did your mum play bingo?
Oh, bingo.
Yeah, bingo.
No,
Sorry.
no. Not.
That's my accent. That's my accent
Sorry.
coming through. Sorry. Yeah, because she's given me bingo here, so I know Mum was quite a big bingo player as well. I also want to say that Mum, would you understand where the red hair comes in your family? Because I want to put red hair in your family.
Yes.
Yeah, because I do. I want to put red hair, and I want to say this is quite fiery red hair.
Yes.
If that makes sense. Thank you. Right, but did your mum have red hair?
No, my Nana.
Your nana, right? Because I want to say that it was really tight red curls. Would that make sense? Because she's showing me tight red curls.
Oh, yes. Yes. My
Yes,
sister.
right. As long as you can
Yes, my
take
sister.
that. Bless, right? Because she's just showing me somebody with the tight red curls. I do know that Mum did become quite poorly near the end, but would you understand where you were with her till the end?
Yes.
Yeah, because she's just making me aware of that there. So I do know that you were with her till the very end, and I want to say you actually you run your hand through Mum's hair.
Yes.
Yeah, because she's just putting that on me there, and so I could feel her. But I also know that Mum had a heart of gold, bless her. And I want to say that Mum did take this diagnosis that she'd got of cancer quite I want to say, obviously at the start it was a bit of a shock, but I want to say Mum took it like a trooper. Would that make sense?
Yes,
Yeah.
she did.
Mum took it like it was just news for the next day.
Yep.
Bless her. I want to say she did not let this affect her being a mum.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to say that's just the type of strong lady that your mum was.
Very strong, yes.
Yeah, your mum was a very strong woman. And I'm getting that not just with her attitude, but I'm getting that. I'm
Right.
getting that from the heart as well. Like she's just making me feel that really deeply. But I also, would you understand where the tremors come in? Because I'm getting like tremor, like shakes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, because she's just making me feel quite shaky here. So I do know that Mum would have had a bit of a tremor before she passed as well. But would you understand where Mum's mobility kind of dipped as well at one point
Yes.
before she passed as well? Because she's making me aware of that. And I also want to say there's a ring here.
Yes, I have her
Yeah.
ring.
Yeah, there's a ring here because she's making me aware of that. But she is also making me aware of, would you understand a picture being put in Mum's coffin?
A what?
A picture. Picture.
A photo?
A photo?
Photograph.
Oh, a photo.
Yeah, sorry, that's my
Put,
accent.
you said a picture where though?
In her coffin.
Oh, yes.
Yes, because I want to say there was a picture, a photo, sorry. Put
We
in Mum's
did a memorial. She was cremated, but
Am
it
I-
was on, yes.
Can
That's,
I
yes.
yes.
come in? Are you, Katie, are you and Sheila related by any chance? No.
No,
No.
but Sheila was my mom's name.
Sheila
So-
was your mum's name.
Yes.
There you go.
Wow.
I'm just going between the two here.
Yeah,
Yes.
wow. Wow. But I also want to put a Moira somewhere as well. Moira.
I'm sorry. My dogs are getting ready to bark. Okay. Let's do that again.
Moira. 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 Nah. Can you not take that? Because I wanted to place a Moira as somebody that Mum knew.
Mary.
Mary. It's definitely an M.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because it's definitely an M that's just showing me here. But I also know that Mum did, like, I know Clara gave this to Sheila, but I want to give you roses as well. I want to say there's a rose bush in
Yes.
memory of Mum.
My mom gave me a couple rose bushes and I
Okay.
have, yes.
But yeah, because I want to say there's a rose bush in memory of Mum. So I know
Absolutely.
that
Yes.
there's definitely a rose bush there. But I also want to say there's a blossom tree somewhere as well. She's taken me
Yes.
to a blossom tree. And I want to say this is in somebody's garden.
In hers,
In
well, at
hers.
her and my dad's house. Yes. My
Right,
sister lives
fantastic.
there. Yes.
Thank you. She was given me the month of July for a birthday. I want to say it's a birthday. No, you're thinking too much. Maybe not.
My Nana.
Your
I
Nana.
was thinking who it was.
Thank you.
Yes.
But I also want to say the month of August as well
Yes.
would be quite significant for Mum. But I will leave you with Mum's love, honestly, because for the bottom of the heart,
Thank you.
it's there. So I'll leave you with Mum's love, and thank you for allowing me to work with you, Katie.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
There you go. That was beautiful, Natalie. Thank you. And thanks, Katie. It was beautiful, so emotional. And thanks, Sheila, because I just kept looking and I had that link between you two. So sorry for butting in, but I had to rent a mouse. Okay, so thanks, Natalie, putting the hot seat. And hi, lovely to see you, Steve Welling. Hi, Steve, and lovely to see the rest of you peeps that have come in. So keep coming in, keep coming in. Okay, now Yvonne Mason, I've seen your comments. Your mum was a big big bingo fan as well. Okay, now I do want to say as well, though, your mum would have been quite like, Yvonne, would you understand mum being salt of the earth? Because I really feel I want to say she said it how it was. A heart of gold, however, I just said it how it was. Now, Yvonne, if you can try and write back to me or try and come in, that would help. No, I'm not with you, Katie. I'm with Yvonne now. Richard, do we still have Yvonne? Please. So all you guys, this is what goes on behind the scenes. So she's not on now. Sure, right, okay. So when we have this mum here, she was salt of the earth. I know mum, like I say, when the bingo fan again, she had to play bingo. She would also be linked to a Robert within the family as well. I also know, because that comes from Bobby Bingo. Okay, I also know as well, when we have mum here as well, mum had sore legs. So I know mum towards the end, not even towards the end, I want to go to middle life. Mum had like back problems, and I want to look at her legs. I couldn't walk the same. I was more like a slow walker. I don't feel I was in a wheelchair. I do know as well, when I have mum here as well, I know the name Mary is coming in very strongly round about her as well. I do know as well, mum had brothers. Okay. Now, I'm looking at Pat, but I don't feel it's with you, Pat, because I don't feel the bingo link there. Right, okay, and I know I've not got one now. For the viewers at home that are watching, we tend to be able to take mum in spirit, and I do definitely have mum in spirit. Mum did go to bingo. Mum wasn't a big player of bingo because I don't see her there every week, but I know I went once every couple of months. I know my legs again are sore here. I keep seeing her walking, that's what I keep seeing in my mind. And I know at the back, I also know as well, mum would have wore a watch. Okay, because I'm going to watch, but I wear on the right, but I'm definitely going to my left hand with this watch. I know mum had short hair. I also know as well the name Robert links in with mum as well. I know the name Scott comes in. I feel this woman's in England and the Scottish links as well. I cannot move from that. Okay, Marion, so your dad used to run about, mum used to go with him, mum's legs were sore. Right, so would that make sense, Marion, to you? Can I get your voice, darling? Could you unmute?
Last year, and her brothers have linkages to Scotland and England.
Perfect, perfect. And it feels right, okay? Because normally we'll get that feeling when it just doesn't, we're not sitting right. Okay, and would you also understand as well, mum was salt of the earth, Marion. So
Yes, 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 absolutely.
Oh goodness,
absolutely.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yes, completely.
Stop laughing. Okay. And it's quite interesting. Would you understand as well now that I want to give a missionary link here. So I know when we've got the Christian links here, I know that we've been.
She was very staunch Catholic and used to go to church. She prayed a lot, and her faith was everything.
Thank you. And I know you've said you're from, I can't remember, North or South Africa, because my mind's going by this. South. Yeah. Okay. Would you also understand as well, why am I getting taken to Zaire? I keep looking at Zaire. Okay, now, and I don't even know where that is. Right, okay.
And it might mean Nigeria. Her brother was a doctor in Nigeria. I don't know.
No, Zaire and Nigeria, it's far too easy to make that fit. No. Again, I'm going to get back to religion because I feel it's not just them that are in religion. I know religion is quite a big part of the family then, because I've got the name Gordon shown up here as well. Okay, so I do know there was that in the family. Would you understand as well? Would you understand as well someone being a doctor in the family or studied
Yeah,
medical?
my uncle, he was in Nigeria and from England and studied in Scotland.
Perfect. And it's quite interesting here. Did he ever look at neuro surgery as well? Did he ever look at the brain?
He was a pediatrician, but his son is a psychiatrist.
Perfect. Right, okay. Perfect. That makes sense. Okay. And psychiatrists would do biology of the brain, funny enough, and so the psychology. Okay, so perfect. So definitely get your mum here. I also want to say as well, now you benefit your mum would have loved to have travelled, but I don't feel mum could travel the same.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Like mum would have loved to have travelled, however, she couldn't travel as much or the same as everyone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got that. Yeah.
And quite interesting here, your mum showed me the African nations, and that links to rugby. So someone would like rugby then in the family, and I'm even looking at interesting, it's like Brazil colours. Now, I'm probably wrong here. I just see the Brazilian colours, the yellow and green. But I want to also
right.
rugby.
My dad's brother's name was Roberts, and there's a rugby connection. I don't know if that makes sense.
Thank you. And I do want to say as well, okay, would you understand as well, mum wanted to plan some of her own funeral? Because I know things in place.
Say that again.
Sorry. I know I wanted things put in place for my family.
Yes, that makes sense to me.
And I also do know as well, now I am starting to lose my connection a bit, okay? But I also know when I have your mum here as well, she wanted everything put in place for family, but not everything, it should have been divided equally.
Yes.
Okay. And I do want to put a ring with her. I feel there was talk of a ring going with her over to the unseen spirit world. But there was a chat, or do we keep it behind?
I get that.
Okay, my darling. And mum says thank you as well, because everyone didn't want to see her when she had passed over. Would that make sense?
Yes.
And she says there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, because you were in my heart. And I like you in your heart. Okay, my darling. So never ever feel guilty for that, because that's your mum. Okay, sweetheart.
Thank you.
And know that she loves you, and always take the love, and the love was in your eyes before she passed. Okay, my darling.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. Okay, well, everyone, thank you so much. That's us came to the end of the evening. Thank you so much for all you peeps that joined us in Zoom tonight, and for the viewers out there live watching tonight. Very first doing this experience, exciting, linking in through Zoom. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you for Natalie again, getting the hotspots, being tortured, and thank you to Richard and the rest, and all you viewers, and Richard especially, for letting us try this and trying to work it out for all you viewers. Now, we're also going to TikTok. If you guys, there's a link on for TikTok. Okay, you'll see on the free readings, Psychic TV, there's also going to be a link now for TikTok. Yay! There you go. So for you guys here tonight, follow the link, register your names, and you'll get a free reading with any one of the hosts. All right. Okay, so again, thank you everyone for joining us tonight off the Quip. Very quick, unplanned evening, but thank you, and we just loved again reading for you all. So get TikToking, and also we've got an app as well out there. Download it as well. You'll get your card of the day. You only get one, no cheating. Cheating. And you'll get to see how the journey is coming along with the host in SBTV. So thank you, everyone. Thank you. Night night.